Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Phoenix Suns have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, all the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Grayson Allen is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. You look at the Suns, this is a team that's in great position to take control of this series.
Yeah, they've really positioned themselves very well in this first round. The fans will be urging them on tonight.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Edwards against Beal. Towns a screen on Beal. Here's Edwards. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Pass to Nurkic. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Man, that's why Booker is one of the best passers in our game.
Booker against Conley. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Here's Edwards. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Pass to Beal. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Edwards against Beal. From deep. Edwards can't hit. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Durant finds Beal. And stolen by Gobert. Conley looking for an opening. Just over a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Beal. Again, the miss by Edwards.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Conley against Booker. Up and over Conley. And the Suns miss again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Durant, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. There's the triple. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Beal, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Conley. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker finds Durant. to win the cold spell.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
At the line for your Suns, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Gordon comes in for Beal. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Mike Conley.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And Minnesota calls time here. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns outside. Back to Morris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Gordon.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Free throw good for Morris. Some changes for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Bol comes in for Durant. And it's Beal in for Gordon. Both free throws good from Morris. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Booker against Morris. And Booker, here we go, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Not easy to hold Booker back. He commits to his selections 100%.
Reed, a screen on Beal. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. And he lays it up and in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. Eubanks the screen. Top of the key. That's good on the jumper. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Morris against Booker. Towns, right side. Over Bull. The shot by Towns, no good. The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Booker finds Beal. On the clock. Back to Booker. Fires the three. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 7 points in the game. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
11. The Timberwolves 6.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Suns leading. Drew Eubanks out there with Bull. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gordon in at the 2 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. No coverage that time.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Reed sets a screen. Edwards. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts. Gordon with it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Thunder jam.
What an athlete Beal is. These kind of throwdowns get him going as well as his teammates.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam capturing the moment. And so it's Minnesota with it, trailing by 8. And here's Edwards. Anderson with a screen on Gordon. Edwards with it, guarded now by Bull. Anderson gets the bucket.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Edwards against Gordon. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Edwards against Gordon. Reed, a screen on Gordon. Here's Edwards. And no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Morris against Beal. Bull, a screen on Morris. Beal outside. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Eubanks. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Some changes for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Bull, and it's Booker in for Gordon. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Booker. Beal outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. steps back and shoots. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Reed finds Edwards. Now here's Conley. Booker defending. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, there's the alley. Beal from outside. Sinks it from distance. Beal's got 5 now.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. It's hauled in by Beal.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Booker. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Allen. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. And Minnesota calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Making some changes. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Durant in for O'Neal. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Conley against Booker. Morris for 3. Durant pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Nurkic. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Booker no good. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
McDaniels against Allen. Over McDaniels. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Towns looking for an opening. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Suns ahead, up by 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much. Fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's McDaniels. Left side, Conley. Back to Daniels. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Booker. Conley against Booker. The shot by Conley, no good. And for the Suns, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Towns against Durant.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on it, even if you may risk a foul.
At the line for Phoenix, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Well, the Timberwolves shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Conley passes to Gobert. been about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Towns for three. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 5.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Booker against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. Conley against Booker. Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. Shoots over Beal. Edwards can't hit. Allen against McDaniels. Allen, the pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley against Booker. And that one's good from Conley.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Edwards against Booker. Nurkic a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. Over Allen. Nice D from Allen.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Beal to pass to Booker. Allen outside. 3-pointer. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Minnesota calls time here. The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Towns outside. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Edwards finds Towns. Clock is at 3. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, it's a make-or-miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Phoenix is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Durant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Durant's got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Edwards from 13. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
He throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Beal surveying the D. take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Monte Morris.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
And here's Gordon from the arc. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. They've got Royce O'Neal. Eric Gordon is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Allen in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the shot. And they're pushing it up. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Morris. Outside, Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Morris passes to Reed. And he comes up with a bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Booker. Inside. Allen outside. Gordon on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the back.
Morris against Booker. Outside Edwards. Here's Reed. Gets it to go from the corner. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. Phoenix making some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Eubanks. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Gordon. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. And stolen by Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Beal with some nice D.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Towns outside. 4-3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards against Beal. Nurkic passes to Booker. Lets it go from deep. And Conley grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Towns outside. Launches it. Hits hits a three-pointer.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now here's Booker. Beal outside. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the inside. The Frenchman, Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Beal to pass to Booker. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The baseline J. The shot is good by Edwards.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Timeout called. The Suns. They lead by 9. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The shot by Conley, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Booker against Conley. Durant surveying the D. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Bol, he's checked in for Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Allen. Lee, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Gordon in for Booker.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Off with the layup. And here are the Suns, leading by 12. Bol finds Gordon. Five to shoot. Back to Bol. Tries a 10-footer. He can't hit that time. Reed against Bol. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Puts up a deep three. Can't connect. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now as long as they don't lose their focus.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.